Hello and welcome back to the free-to-play Marvel Snap vlog, where we make portrait style video for the casual player. Today we will be trying out High Evo for the first time, sort of. I've played a few matches off camera, but I haven't really had many reps with the deck. So this is probably a build that is not optimized. It's sort of a transition or side grade / upgrade from my previous Daredevil lane control deck, Daredevil Professor X, and we've still got those elements here: Daredevil, Professor X, Storm, Gamora. And then I wasn't really sure what to put in. I previously had Spider-Man in here, but he is no longer a 4-cost card, now being a 5-cost card. And it really becomes a fact of whether we play Professor X or Spider-Man. We could include both in the deck, but probably having both in the hand might feel a bit bad. And we don't have to use a lane lockdown strategy to win the game. We have also already had Storm included, so that is sort of a form of lane lockdown as well. In terms of our High Evo cards, we've got Misty Knight and Cyclops, as well as the Hulk. So High Evo, for those who are not familiar, 4-cost, 4-power card. At the start of the game, unlock the potential of your cards with no abilities. These include cards like Wasp, Misty Knight, which we've included in this build. A 1-cost 2-power card that at the end of a turn with unspent energy, give another friendly card here plus 1 power. So this is like my poor man's Nebula. We've also got Cyclops, a 3-cost 4-power card that when you end a turn with unspent energy, afflict 2 random enemies here with -1 power, as well as the Hulk, a 6-cost 12-power card with an ongoing ability plus 2 power for each turn you ended with unspent energy. Because we have these cards that synergize with not having energy, we can have Sunspot in the deck as a logical inclusion, a 1-cost 0-power card that at the end of each turn gain plus 1 power for each unspent energy. And I think that works relatively well, given that we can be a bit of a reactive deck, particularly on turn 5 with the Gamora into the Daredevil. Gamora being a 5-cost 7-power card that on reveal, if your opponent played a card here this turn, plus 5 power. Or we could use Daredevil in combination with Professor X to lock down the lane. Professor X being a 5-cost 3-power card with an ongoing ability, lock down the location. We've also got Iceman as a little bit of early game disruption, a 1-cost 2-power card with the on-reveal ability, give a random card in your opponent's hand plus 1 cost, which may throw off their curve and make it hard for them to play cards. Armor to protect our 1-cost cards, a 2-cost 3-power card with an ongoing ability, cards at this location can't be destroyed. Also saves us from a Shang-Chi if we manage to get something like a Gamora or a Hulk down. Outside of that, we've just got America Chavez, a 6-cost 9-power card that starts at the bottom of your deck and is drawn on turn 6, which hopefully gives us some consistency in the cards we want to draw. We kind of don't want to draw this card early in the game, but can serve as a finisher in the case that we don't draw Hulk. And that is basically the deck. Definitely not the best build of High Evo or lane control kind of deck, but we'll see how we perform, and then we can make some adjustments to the deck, and then reflect on the power level in our performance and give it an overall power rating, in my opinion. So Iceman, give it a bit of early game disruption. So hopefully that will give the Iceman a +1. We'll storm that. And Gamora that.
Wind, aid my hand.
Opponent snapped.
So we're looking like a Galactus deck here.
Hulk smash! Kneel before Galactus. Enough said, bub. Enough said, bub.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
And there's an ult coming down. A null did come down. I think that was a misplay. They would not have Galactus into the middle lane. So that was a big my bad. Yeah, I don't actually hate Galactus that much. I've actually been watching a lot of Snap Mania. It's a very entertaining YouTube content creator for Marvel Snap who seems to hate the game a little bit, but is very entertaining. And he played a Nimrod Destroyer deck without Galactus. And I thought it was very fun, making a lot of Nimrods, and I started watching a few other content creators. And I just personally feel like an alternative to Destroy in that deck is Galactus. Like having, I think, what's his name? Dexter had a deck that had probably a build that I would build for Nimrod, Shuri, or Shuri, Nimrod, Destroyer / Galactus. Oh, how interesting. Morbius. no! I'll give him an R, man.
Enough said, bub.
We tried our best, guys. But yeah, Dexter's playing a version of the deck I think I would play with the Shuri, Nimrod, Destroyer / Galactus. So I've actually been thinking about picking up Galactus instead of Thanos in the short term. Like, I think the build of Thanos I would have liked to play as pre-Lockjaw nerf. That would have been my my sort of build of the deck.
Victory!
That wasn't the kind of victory we were looking for. So usually our deck previously ran Killmonger. We no longer have Killmonger because we've got Misty Knight and we've got Sunspot. Misty Knight doesn't feel like it's doing very much for us, does it? I think we'd rather maybe have Nebula. We're running into this location quite a bit. So I would love to have Daredevil.
Wind, aid my hand.
It's a zoo list.
Clear for takeoff.
Yeah, I don't think we win these. So we have trouble getting around
Escaped.
Or getting power into multiple lanes.
Wind, aid my hand.
Opponent snapped.
So hopefully we can lock down the void. That's a lot of cards. Interesting. Very interesting. It is fun. It is very fun. Is me of the galaxy.
Wind, aid my hand.
Spider-Man.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Yeah, I don't think we win that one.
Escaped.
Do not think we win that one. So, we got Patriot. And we will upgrade the Squirrel Girl.
Infinity.
No way! We got an inked! We got an inked Squirrel Girl. With the... what is this? Green tone flare. I think that's pretty sick. Alright. That's awesome. Of all cards, Squirrel Girl is definitely one of them. 300. I don't have enough boosters here. I don't have enough credits here. How many splits of Ultron do I got? 1. Need one more debris booster. Very good. $350. We will just upgrade one more card. Let's figure out what that will be. So it'll be from purple. How many splits of Cosmo do I got? Moon Girl second split. Killmonger second split. Cosmo. Well, do I have any green border ones I need to upgrade? I don't. I'm just gonna go with Sharpets? No. Armor? Alright, he goes nothing. Killmonger looks great with the orange back. 200 gold, damn. I was hoping to open another card. Anyways, let's play a couple more matches with the deck and then we will reflect on our performance. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Goodo. Venom. Nice! We did what the deck was designed to do. Lock down a lane, and then smash another lane with some big, juicy stuff. Alright, we'll do one more game. And traditionally on this channel, we always lose the last game. Unintentionally. Right? I feel like that's the way it goes, right? So Hulk becomes a 6-14 already, which is very good. Viper. They had no better plays than Viper.
Wind, aid my hand.
What is the opponent playing? Professor X into the left lane is kind of cracked. Jane Foster Thor. Is that kind of cracked? feel like that's kind of cracked. We didn't even play the Hulk.
Victory.
We got Gamora with Hulk power here. So, we had the Hulk in spirit. Alright, that's the end of the video. Before we leave, we'll just talk about our thoughts on the deck. So I think it has a lot of potential. It's probably an upgrade to the previous deck. I feel like we've got a few more options to play with. A very big Hulk on the final turn is definitely an option. I've never seen Misty Knight become particularly good. It's a bit hard to see what the ability is just from clicking on that, but it's hard to predict where this power will go, which makes it a bit less good. So I guess you could plop Misty Knight into a lane that you don't really care about, or you don't depend on this power to win the game. But the fact that it's only one cost is pretty good, and the fact that we don't want to be spending all our energy every turn is good. Professor X feels a bit bad, just because you're using up all the energy that turn and you don't get the benefit of Cyclops, and you don't get the benefit of Misty Knight and Hulk. Gamora on the final turn allows us to use that extra energy. America Chavez never felt good. I mean, playing her. I never played it in my games, but I think maybe it helps you get some of these cards earlier. I never felt like our draws were particularly bad. We never got to play High Evo, which is probably pretty reasonable. Sometimes the game felt a bit clunky and we weren't putting enough power on board, and other times we were able to get enough power in our specific lanes. I think I would give this deck maybe a 5 or 6 out of 10. Definitely better than some of the other decks. If my Patriot deck is, let's say 7, then probably this is a 5 or 6, right? Better than some of the other terrible builds that I concocted the other day. Definitely better than the Spectrum Destroy deck, and better than the previous Daredevil deck that I was playing with Professor X as well. I think there could be room to optimize this list. There's a few things I don't like. Assume we can let go of Professor X, but what we put in his place is another question. Reducing the curve of this deck is probably a good thing. Maybe putting the what do you call it, Shocker might be a good thing. Give the leftmost card in your hand a -1 cost. Yeah, I'm interested to see how other people build High Evo, but I guess we'll just see how we go in the near future. I will be continuing to develop on this deck, and stay tuned for more progress. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you more next time. Bye now.